Hello students, today I'm going to explain about the Java string. What is Java string and what are the functions of Java string? About that only I'm going to explain. It's a very important topic. Let's see how many types of functions and what is actually Java string. About that only I'm going to explain. Let's see. Java string. Java string is a class. Yeah, it's a class. You have to remember this. We have already discussed about the data types where I have explained about the primitive data types and non-primitive data types and non-primitive data types. And I told you that primitive data types are eight primitive data types are there. Int, float, double, char, short, byte, long. These eight type of primitive data types are there, but string is a data type which is non-primitive data types. Remember it. Why? Because string is a class. That's why it's a non-primitive data type. I'm going to explain the features of string one by one. Let's see and understand. String is a class. Why? This is the reason we call this non-primitive data types. String is available under java.lang package. Lang package, as we know, lang package is the default package. So string class is available in java.lang package. You have to remember this point. Third, an object that represents sequence of character values or collection of characters. So string is an object that represents sequence of character or collection of characters. So also you can say string is a collection of characters or sequence of characters, and it's an object of the string class which contain the collection of characters. An array of characters works same as Java string. So if you are declaring a character array, char type array, so it can be treated as Java string. Why? Because it's a collection of characters. So an array of characters same as Java string. What does it mean? See the example. For example, suppose I have declared a character char ch and I wrote MANOBAL, collection of characters. And these characters or these array characters I have stored in the object of this string ch. So it is similar as, is same as string s equals to manobel. It means string is a collection of characters, or simply you can say array of characters. The size of the size of the string is not fixed. Why? Because here we know that one character is stored 2 byte memory. So how many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 characters are there. So 7 to the 14 length will be there. If I will store any other characters, like I have stored A and B. So 2 to the 4. 4 byte it will store. But it is similar as a string. Directly we can store like this. Either through the character array. In character array you store the value first, and then in object you can store that character array, or simply you can store the value like this. Both are same only. So these are the points regarding the Java strings. What is Java string? Java string is a class or non-primitive data types. It's a collection of characters. Java array is similar as Java string, Java character array is similar to the Java string, and example you can understand from there. Understood? Now, how to accept the value of string, that I am going to explain. in BlueJ. Let's see first. Suppose let's open it. Through the util package. Suppose you want to take the values from the util package. So first declare a string data types. String, a string s will be capital. String str, and I have to accept the value of a string. So system out println enter a string values. System out println str. I have accepted this value, but I haven't simply I printed the message. So how do I let str equal to object of the scanner class? You have to declare first to accept value sca scanner s equals to name scanner for taking input system dot in. Now str equal to object is sc, so sc dot next, either next or next line to accept the whole lines of the string. By default, whatever the value you will store, the compiler convert that into the string only and accept that in the form of string only. So first simply I have taken the string value. Now compile it. No syntax error. Now execute this program. Right click, void main. Enter string value. Suppose I have entered a name Rishabh. So second, with the help of the string also we can declare the string values and we can accept the set of characters. Through the array, character array also you can store the things or take the value. Through the IO package also you can accept, but simply you have to write here br.readline and you don't have to do anything for accepting the value. Simply whatever the things you are doing from the beginning only, that only you have to do. Now this is all about the string. Now suppose I have to use some functions of the string, then how we will use that? Let's see one by one about the string function. I hope the string, what is the string? It's clear to all of you. Now let's see the functions of a string or string. The first function is length. If you have to find the length of any particular string, suppose come here and I have to find the length of the string. So length, as name suggests, it will return the integer value. So int l equals to str dot length. Give a plus having length plus l. Now compile it. GTH syntax error was there. No error. Come here. Compile it. Interesting. I have entered RISHABH. See. Reserve having length 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So whatever the string you will enter, it will return the length of that particular string. So this is the use of this particular length function. To return the length of the particular string, we use length function in the string or in the Java. Now char at index means, suppose you have a string function, and inside that, suppose you have to print the character which is available in the zeroth position or seventh position or eighth position. So char at on the particular position, suppose on the particular position or particular index. So how you will print the value like that? So see, length already I've explained. Now I've given the quotation here so that we cannot use this again, and compiler will not going to compile that. Now simply I'm going to remove all these things, okay, so that it will be easy to understand. I'm also going to remove this also. Now what I will do, I will take a string name equal to double quotation Rishabh. Now it will return character value. So char c equals to, or char ch equals to name dot char at, suppose 3 position. In 3 index, this one is the index. So in 3 index, what is that value? 0. Array always index always start from 0 in array. So an string is a character type array, so it also start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. In 3, what is that? H. Now print it. Ch. See what will be the output. See, suppose you have to print the ASCII code of all the characters of the string. So simply, suppose Rishabh I have accepted, and you have to find the characters. So I will execute a loop to the length times of the array. So int I equals to index start from 0, I less than name dot length and I plus plus. Now what I am going to do, char ch, now I. So first the I position, that is 0 position, R will be stored in ch. Now this ch will be converted into the ASCII code. So int ASCII a equals to int ch converted into the ASCII code. Now I'm going to print this character. Explicit type conversion is this, that's why we have to write like that. Now I'm going to print this, yeah, char plus and ASCII code of it is plus a. Now see output. First it will print r, then the ASCII code of r, then I, then ASCII code of I, and like that it will print. No syntax error. See, r and ASCII code of it is 82, I ASCII code of it is, the ASCII code of all is printed. So to print all the characters, or to work with the characters of the string, we have to use this type of function. So caret function is clear to you. I hope caret function is clear now. Caret function, to print the character of a string, or to work with the character of the strings, we can use caret function. Next is index of. Suppose char at is to find the character of that particular string, and index of is used to find the index of the particular character. Means here I will enter the character, here I have entered the index and we got the character. Here I will enter the character and we will get the index of that particular character. So through the example I am going to explain this. Index of. So I'm going to remove this. Suppose index of, it means it will return character, integer. So int index equals to name dot index of, suppose I have entered h. What is the index of h? I. Index of h is what? 0, 1, 2, 3. Index of h is 3. Let's see 3 is coming or not. Index of name dot index of, oh sorry, f will be a small, no syntax error. Index of h is. So simply these type of functions you can use to find the index of particular character, to print the index of particular character, like that only. Last index of cat. Suppose I have entered, like last index is same as each only. Last index. Suppose in I am taking another. Suppose a computer, or you can take where the letter is repeated. Manobel. So a is in the one position also, and it second last position also. So I want to print the last index of the array. So I will write here last, and I capital, last index of a. What is the last index of a? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So print the last index of any characters in the string. You can use last index of particular, last index, like that also you can do. And the first index, if you will use simply index, suppose int I1 equals to name dot index of a. So it will return the first index of a, and it will return the last index of a. You want to see I1 plus I, index of first index, last index of last index. So first index is 1 and last index is 5. See, 1 and 5 it will print. 1 and 5. First index, last index. Index of operator or function, it will return the first index, and last index return the last index. Next is substring. That is very important. Substring, as name suggests, if you have to find another string from the existing string, so you can use substring. How? Let's see example. Substring. Suppose Monopoly is there. Okay. Now I'm going to use substring to find substring. So substring means it will return string value. So st substring equals to name dot substring, and I will write 3. So 3 to last all the characters it will print. 3 means what? 0, 1, 2, 3. So what will be the output? OBAL. OBAL. ST. What will be the output? OBAL, because it will start from 3 to last. 3 to last. So how we will use this substring? Simply substring as compare it. No syntax error. See, obel. What I wrote the code? I wrote this 3, that's why oval. 0, 1, 2, 3. So from 3 to last. 3 to last. Suppose I have to print 3 to second last. So I have to give the index also like that only. See, 3 to last I don't have to print. I have to print 3 to A. Means OBA I have to print only. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to give 6. It will print all the numbers from 3 to 5 and by excluding 6. It will not include 6. In 6 L is there, but it will not include 6. By excluding 6, excluding index 6, it will print all the numbers. How? See, compile it. OBA. What is the code? 3 to 6, but it exclude the last index. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it will exclude 6. Why? This is the function substring which will print 3 to 5 less than 6. If I'll write 7, then up to 6 it will print. Suppose 7 I wrote. Now compile it. See the output. It's a very important function. Always remember about this. See the output. Now L is also printing. Why? Because I have given here 7. So less than or excluding the index, it will print the. Okay. Now next function is substring first index to last index. I have discussed about this. Next is to lowercase. To convert the string into lowercase. Let's see how to use to lowercase in the string. Suppose take another string S will be capital, string S equals to two lowercase, means name dot to lowercase, and also one more function is there, uppercase string upper equal to name dot to uppercase. Now S plus U, lower and upper, compiling. No syntax error. See, lowercase and uppercase. I wrote the code for this only. Lowercase to lowercase means this string converted into the lowercase, and to uppercase this string converted into the uppercase. And I wrote like this. M is capital key. So sentence case I wrote, but due to this function, it converted into lowercase, and this only converted into the uppercase. So this is the way, with the help of that, you can use this type of function. Now, next function is to uppercase, and now replace function is there. How to replace one character with other? So suppose, take one example. In the place of M, I want to write any other name. So remove this all. String s equal to name dot replace. In the place of M, I want to write a small m or n, and simply print this. How to use the replace function? How to use the replace function in the string? No syntax error. Manable. In the place of m, it's now n, so nullable. Understood? So whatever the changes, if you have to change or if you have to do with the help of replace function, you can do this. If any question will be that replace O with E, O with a star, M with has. Suppose I told you to take a string, and wherever the A will be there, so in the place of A, replace the next or simply replace the star. So A, in the place of A, you have to print the star or a star. So compile it. See the output. Now in the place of A, you will get a star. So this type of question simply you can do by using the string function in Java. Next is concat. If you have to add two strings, how to add two strings? Suppose one another string is string title equals to Roy. Now I want to add this string. So name dot concat title. On a space I will give here first, and then C. Concat. No syntax error. Concat means add or addition of string. Addition of strings values. We can use plus sign for adding the characters with string and numbers, but to add two strings we have to use concate. Concate is a word derived from the concatenation. Concatenation means addition of two string. Okay, output. Compile it. No syntax error. Come here. Right click. Void main. Now you see the output. String s name dot concate y. Compile it. No syntax error. Come here. Right click. Void main. Okay. See, monocle is coming here. So with the help of concatenation, you can add two string. One string is name and second is title. Now I stored that in S and I printed S and it's printing monocle by adding this. So this is all about the string. More functions are there like equals. If you have to compare two strings, it will return either it will return true or false. Boolean value it will return. If either it will return true or false. So now see through the example how to use concatenate function. Oh sorry, equals function. So suppose I will write here equal equals. What do you think? And it will return the boolean value. So you have to store in boolean. Boolean. The boolean data type will be used here. Now see, name Manoval and Roy is equals. No, so it will return false. But it will return false. Now suppose I have taken two string. One string st1 and st2. Here but computer in capital letter. Wait. Computer in capital letter and here computer in a small letter. So it's looking like same, but Java don't understand the capital and small and they differentiate it. They understand the Java compiler understand that this st2 is different from st2. st1 is different from st2. How? You can see from this. What do you think? It will return true or false? It will return false. It will return false. Why? Because Java is case sensitive language. That's why it will return false. I'm 100% sure that it will return false. But if you will use here equals and ignore case, now it will return true because both are same only and it will ignore the case now. No syntax error, equals ignore case. Now see the output. It will return true. Why? Because equals and ignore case means the string is same only, due to the case only it's returning false, but if you will use equals ignore case it will return true. Okay, now next function is compare to. Next function that I'm going to explain, equals and equals ignore case is clear now. Now compare to function. Compared to and equals, these are very important. Two concepts are very important. What is difference between equals and compared to? It will return the boolean value either true or false, and compared to function it will return either 0, -1 or 1. The value it will return 0, -1 or 1. When it will return 0, it means the two strings are equal. When it will return -1, it means the first string is a smaller than second string, a small than second string. And if it will return 1, then first string is greater than second string. If it will return -1, means first string is a smaller. If it will return +1, means first string is greater, and if it will return 0, it means both the string are equal. What is the difference between equals and compared to? Both are used for the string manipulation and in string only, but it return true and false, but it will return integer value. It return boolean value, it will return integer values. First difference, it will return boolean value and it will return integer value. It only check for the equality of strings, either it is equal or not. But compared to function, not only check the equality, it also check it is a smaller or greater. Now how to use this function, let's see. Here I'm going to use st1 dot compare to st2, st1 dot compare to st2 and print s. So both are same? No, both are not same, but it will return +1 or -1, that you can, okay, here it will be integer int. Now compile it. No syntax error because it returned integer tab, so you have to store in the integer tab value only. Okay, compile it. -32, the gap is -32, means what? Means the ASCII code of capital C is 65, and this one is 90, 65, 66, 67, and this capital C is 100. So 100 minus 67, 65, 66, A, B, C, 97, 98, 99. Sorry, it will be 99. 99. So 99 minus 67, 32. So the gap is what? 32, and it is in minus. That's why first string is a smaller than second string. Now suppose if I will use here ignore case. Now what will happen? Compare to ignore case. It works with the comparing the ASCII code of the numbers, okay, and print the values. I hope it will return 0. Yes, 0 means what? Both these things are equal. Both these things are equal. See, computer and computer are equal. If we will use compare to ignore case, then. So compare to, what is the difference between compare to and equals to is clear. Compares to is used to compare the string. It's also used to compare the string, but it return the boolean value, it return the integer value. Not only it check the equality, but also greater than or less than. compare to ignore case. If you want to ignore the case and compare, then also you can use this one. Now string trim. Trim is the function which is used to remove the unwanted a space between the string. Suppose this is a space is there, lot of a space. So if you want to, this function is called also called truncation function or truncate function. So concate and truncate. Concate is used to add and truncate is used to remove. So it will use to remove the value from here. Simply you can use here string st equals to st1 dot string and print s. So now it will what will happen? This space will be removed from here. Compile it. No syntax error. So a space to remove the space we use trim functions. More functions are there like start with ends with means suppose if you have to give any particular string and you want to check that string is starting from that string or not, so you can check for that also. A start with, if you will give whatever the string you will give and you want to check that string is a start with this string or not, so this type of function you can use. Yeah, students, so this is all about the string